here today with a really nice Napoleon Total War mod. I've played this in the past, and I believe it to be updated. This is version 1.5, and I clicked the wrong thing, so the game's gonna crash. So this is a mod for Napoleon Total War, obviously. Forgive me, my kids are home today in the background coughing. You know, I'm the streaming dad. They're feeling a bit under the weather. We're all a little under the weather. However, all of this being said, we're going to play some Napoleon Total War today, but with the American Civil War mod active, if it's going to register. Why is it not showing? Oh, there it goes. Okay. So we're going to go single player. All of these are still the vanilla part. You cannot click these without the game crashing. You have to go to play battle. Now, Empire Total War has one as well, and you can actually play a campaign. I'm hoping that one day they allow it for Napoleon. However, right now, we're stuck with just this. Now, most of these maps are all 4v4. Actually, they all are. That being said, I am looking for people to play this game with, as I would like to have real people and not just AI to play against. I'm going to go a little slow so you guys can see all the battlefields. Make sure you pause to look. That's all of them. I am actually going to look for Gettysburg. I know it's here because I have already played it and tested this mod to make sure it was working correctly. Where is it? There's Fredericksburg, Gettysburg. And there is a lot of Gettysburgs. However, today we are going to do the little round top. We've got very limited abilities. You know, weather is always dry. We can't change that. Funds. You can change the AI strength. You can change whether it's afternoon or evening. For this one, I think we're going to do evening just because. Now, I want to be on Little Round Top, so I'm going to go to this side. And here is the options for the American side. We're going to do the 1862 First Corps. Let's see, we'll do George Meade, Hooker. George McCullen sounds good. Now, 1st Pennsylvania Lights. And again, I'm trying to go a little slow so you guys can see this. Rhode Island, Pennsylvania, New York. 5th United States Battery. Let's see, light battery, 3-inch. So, we're going to give them 2 cannon. Let's see who else they have. They have the 6th Wisconsin, 12th Mass. Make sure you're looking. I can't move the mouse, but on this box here to the right, it tells you how many men are in the unit. 216, 250, 235, 180. Just kind of get an idea who they got. Who is that? 2nd United States Sharpshooters with 126 men. My God. I'm just going to randomly click people. 7th Indiana looks kind of neat. And there we go. Moving on. Let's see. Armies of the Potomac is who I am going to play as today. And who do we have? Jackson. Stonewall Jackson. Beauregard. Longstreet. I like Longstreet. We're going to go with him. We've got the 30th Virginia Cav, and they look to be the largest Cav unit. Come on, there we go. I'm going to take 2 Cav units, however. I'm going to take 1 howitzer. Let's see, these are all 4-gun models, I believe. Some have 6, some have 8. It would appear that one has a 3. This one's 6, so I'm going to take that 6-pounder, and I'm not going to be very historically accurate as I am going to be on top of Little Round Top today, and the Americans will have to attack me. Now this one has 450 men in the unit. 1st Maryland, 11th Miss, 2nd Tennessee. Man, we got, these are massive units. 466, 394, 7th Georgia, 18th Virginia, Georgia, Virginia, 4th Alabama. We're going to run out of fundage here. Let's see, we have any, there's some 20-man skirmish unit. 33, 51. Skirmishers are cheap. Okay, that's skirmishers. That appears to be the last skirmisher. Line infantry. And then more skirmishers. Okay, full complement of soldiers on both sides. Now, if you do like this mod, please hit that subscribe button. Let me know. Also, these will be posted to YouTube. Patriot Cultivator is spelled the same way as my Twitch, without the underscore, without the 420. Make sure you jump over to YouTube. Give me that subscribe. Drop those comments. And for anybody who actually sees this, even if you just want to go to YouTube and drop a comment, I am looking for actual players to play this mod with. Now again, I am running version 1.5. It can be downloaded from moddb. I will try to drop that link at some point in time in the description below. It is a very, very easy mod to download. You go, you download it right to your desktop just to make it easier if you can. If not, go into your file manager. You can open it from there. You open it, you run it. It says, would you like to save the changes to your computer and override all files? You simply click yes. It installs and does everything for you. It took me 5 minutes to have this downloaded and installed. Very simple mod. This is the way a mod should be made. This is the way every mod should be made. Didn't have to go in, change scripts, didn't have to change files, didn't have to do drag and drops. It literally overwrit everything, and I was able to load and play within 5 minutes, and that's including the download, the install, everything. Very, very easy mod. And anybody who's modded in the past knows sometimes mods can be rather difficult. This one, however, very, very simple. Very, very easy. Let's see if I can change that angle on my camera just a hair. Yeah, it's a little better. Alright. Now, as you can see, I believe this to be Big Round Top. This would be a Little Round Top. And the Confederates are going to be way over here in the back. So we have plenty of time to set up all of our troops. Now, I have played this a few times, and I know where I want my cannon. I know where I want my troops. So I'm going to stage them really wonky, really weird. Just bear with me. Let's see, we're going to set the general here. That's all of these troops. Yes, that is all of my troops. Now, I am going to leave the cav in the back here just in case we get overwhelmed. Okay, one thing I do not like about this mod already off the rip is sometimes it's a little wonky. Now we're going to take, that only holds 67. We are going to set a little bit of a defense. Hey Kay, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Playing a brand new mod today for Napoleon, the American Civil War. The pathfinding can be a little wonky, as I was saying. I played this yesterday. I know a little bit about it. We're going to do a absolutely non-historic Little Round Top. Yes, I did keep my promise. We're going to go ahead and start this. Now we have plenty of time to get our men set up. The American units are going to be very, very far. And we're going to get everything moving. Now, it's going to take these cannons forever because they have to march all the way through this forest. And I believe, yes, those cannons can be ran. So we're going to go ahead and start that run. We have our cav in the rear. Right here. I'm going to see if I can't get them placed a little different. We're going to move them over here. We are going to leave these men in the back as a rear guard in case shit just goes way far south. We got James Longstreet. We're going to move him forward, and we're going to get these skirmishers bumping too. Now again, they are way across the map, so I do not have to worry about running. Now this mod takes a lot of attention to detail. You cannot run your men. Your men get fatigued very easily. From what I was reading, the mechanics are slightly different as well, and by that I mean battle fatigue plays a lot into this mod. You run your men, they get tired, they will break. Get these men. So far, the map is great. I have only played Gettysburg. I downloaded it yesterday. I gave it a good try out. I wanted to make sure everything was working well and I didn't get a lot of crashes. So far, it's a very, very stable mod. The maps are great. See, already a unit's grown weary, and that would be my cannons because I am running the dog shit out of them. So we're going to slow them down. We got units already coming into play, so we're going to stage them.
Wait, this is actually your base?
We're going to get all of these men staged. I want to get a good fire line. I did watch the mod review. It was actually really interesting, and I'm really debating actually trying it out, to be honest with you. I was genuinely impressed with that. But I do believe that would be a fun mod, and from what I was reading, it's not, you know, a very simple mod. It's like very fun. Alright, this artillery unit is already in place. We're going to go ahead and unlimber them. My men should be halfway up the hill. Yes, they are. We're going to march these units up and over. And I want to place them in a long line. We're going to place them there. This unit has now made it. We're going to unlimber them. Just play it in my free time? I don't know. I might even stream it because it looks extremely fun. I think we need to place these cannons, which is the larger cannons. I want to make sure. Yep, that should be a good view. We're going to put those 6 cannons over here. And I'm going to go ahead and turn fire at will off on these cannons briefly. Ow. I gotta get all of these men. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, Carry. Please forgive me if I've butchered that. Yes, it has been a while. I do vaguely remember you. Please forgive me if I don't remember you by heart. I am shockingly surprised that people have religiously been watching my streams. It makes me feel quite nice. Now we're going to go ahead and march Wall Street up. But I do appreciate you taking the time to come in and say, hey, I hope you've been well. How has life been treating you? Good streams deserve good views. I appreciate that. I try to do my best for you guys. Been doing good. I like hearing that. I like hearing that. Looks like we've already got some fire coming in from the Union side. I would believe that to be howitzer units. Our men are slowly making their way up the hill. And we have our cannons, our 6-unit cannon, Patriot cannon, or Parrot cannon, sorry, not Patriot, that's me. I've been playing a game with my friends called Kingdom of the Castle. Pretty fun multiplayer-based voting game. I've never heard of that. I'll look into that one. Kingdom of the Castle. This map is Little Round Top. And as you can see, we are not being historically accurate. The Confederates did not hold Little Round Top. The Union did. We're going to march these 3 units over here and keep some in reserve. We'll get our skirmishers like so. We're going to go ahead and activate a volley as both of these cannons to the Confederate. Well, no, they did not. No, they did not. This was actually a very, very brutal battle for the Confederates. They lost quite terribly, in my opinion. The 20th Maine was actually vital in the defense of Little Round Top, along with the 57th New York, I think, 75th New York. I can't remember the number, but it was a New York unit, and the Union soldiers charged the living daylights out of the Confederates and pushed them back very hard. The Confederacy lost a lot of troops. So we're going to see today, we already know history is not repeating itself as we have this in Confederate hands. Alright, we have this unit as a backup unit. What was that? Kingdom of Castle is kind of like Kahoot, but a bit different. So the viewers vote, you need to start, and basically, and it's only $5. I like that. You can play it for free, but I'll have to look into that. Who's shooting? Alright, that's my Parrot guns. And as you can see, they're already getting really good hits. Time to change history, yes. I do plan on doing more historical battles. Right now, we're just playing for fun. I am actually going to be actively looking for people to play this online with me. And I'm going to try to recreate real historical battles. Let these men filter through. We're going to get the general up here watching from behind. These are historical armies, yes. Now, I'm not saying that the soldiers I'm using right now were all there at the battle, but yes, these are very historically accurate armies from what I was reading in the mod. And the pathfinding's a little wonky right here, so as much as I hate to, I'm going to run these troops because I want to get my 3rd cannon firing.
Is it okay if I have their diamond stuff? Bro, I need their
This mod brings a lot of things into effect, especially when you run your troops. They get fatigued very easily. Cav gets fatigued very easily. We have this unit in reserve still. That is all of our troops except for our small rear guard in the back of 2 dismounted cavalry and the 11th Virginia. Those being my lesser manned units. And some of these units are massive. This one's 450. I played a game yesterday that had 658 men in it. It was just mind-boggling. And our cannon are just peppering the living dog shit out of the American troops at the moment. And that's going to be really good for us. This is going to be a really hard, really hard fight for the American army. And it appears most of these troops are finally starting to get through. I might get some friendly fire, but I'm going to go ahead and let this unit go ahead and start popping shots as well. Now, the Union has 3 cannon to help them. I have 3 cannon as well. But one thing I love the most about this mod is the crackling of the guns. I love the sound effects. 5 viewers right now. Thank you all for taking the time to watch my stream. I appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing. That's why I do this. I do it for you guys.
You're the diamond guy?
Wait for orders, sir.
Let's go ahead and reposition these troops. I do have a feeling the American army is going to march some troops up through this. So, cannons are great, Napoleon. They truly are. We're going to march our reserve unit to our left.
Oh, the diamond.
Now, fog of war is on, so some of these troops are not going to be seen. They have 20 units, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can only see 10, 11 troops or units right now, so I know they have some troops hidden. And as my cav is in the rear right now, I have no ability to really scout. Now look, I can see this. Now is this a cannon? This is a cannon. I don't know why they're all the way over here. The AI, like typical, is not the most intelligent. Let's get a view of what the Americans are seeing as they come in to try to take Little Round Top from us. And it's not pretty in their eyes. They're already taking a lot of damage. They're already tired. That's fresh. Active, winded. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got more units in over here, and we're going to get ready to get a line battle. The 6th Pennsylvania Reserves. Oh, another one just popping out. 56th Pennsylvania. 35th New York. And here we go. I think what I'll do, just to make it a little fair for these guys, I will go ahead and turn those 2 cannons off and just let my howitzers shoot. Now the howitzers are on my left, they're right. And here we go. We're going to start getting shots very, very soon.
Alright.
Someone somewhere is breaking. No, that's not. They're setting lines. Oh, and there's the first volleys. And that 56 Pennsylvania already taking heavy losses. Nothing like seeing your Union brothers in arms getting shredded by a cannon next to you while you watch. Damned right on that one. The only reason I deactivated 2 of my 3 cannons is I feel I have a pretty strong defense, and as you can see, I'm tier stacked. So this front line firing is not in risk of getting shot by this line, and they're firing right over their troops of their brothers with my cannons above them firing. This unit has already placed themselves nicely, so I'm going to stack them right there just in case. And already the Unions are taking heavy, heavy losses. Listen to them firing guns. It's a beautiful thing. Pour it into them, boys. We've got some units coming in over here that might threaten our right-hand flank. Oh, there they come. I knew they were going to be coming up through this hill. And they're taking heavy, heavy fire from even just 1 cannon unit. I may go ahead and reactivate this cannon and try to protect my right. Let's directly target. Oh, yeah. Ooh, beautiful. Now, if the Americans do make it to my front line without breaking, and they very well may, They may try to do a bayonet charge. Bayonet charges are kind of bad in this mod, as they fatigue your men quickly. I don't think we're going to need a good old cavalry charge on the side. Yes, believe it or not, the cav is not extremely deadly in this campaign, and now this distance right here, given a good cav charge, yes. But if my cav was stationed up here and I went ahead and ran them down, by the time they actually got to this line, that cav would damn near be exhausted. It would be tired. The mechanics of this are much different from what I'm reading. And I did do a cav charge in a off-camera game last night as I tested the mod, and it was terrible. I don't know why this line reallocated itself, but we're going to replace them. And the Union is already pulling back. They are all tired. Let's see if I can go ahead and do that for you, because I don't believe we're going to need this rear guard after all. I have a feeling, though, by the time I actually get my cav up there, and you can hear the sounds of battle clear from the back. I'll go ahead and march these men up too. Hey, I told you to, there they go. Oh, that canceled their mount. Come on, mount up, you bastards. There they go.
I can't believe
Alright, let's shoot back up to the battle. And our men are holding pretty firm. We even have a unit way back here. That's 1st Pennsylvania Light Battery. 12-pounders, and they may actually be within range. Those guys' range are freaking massive. Let's go ahead and get the 2nd Virginia moved up. The pathfinding. Oh wow, that is. We're just going to leave them there for a minute, because that pathfinding is atrocious. Alright, our cav is moving up. They're all clogged up on the side. Yeah, they are clumping pretty damn good. Again, this is what happens then when you play against AI, so I'm really hoping that I can find people to play this game with online with me, because I think real players would make this so much more enjoyable. I've actually reached out to 2 YouTubers at the moment who have played this mod and streamed it, and asked for a co-stream. And from what I'm reading, there's actually groups and such, so I'm going to see if I can't find some groups to join. And you know, the U.S. First Corps here is trying. They really are. They're getting some volleys, but they are just facing overwhelming numbers. Even with my cannons not being active, they're facing some hardcore odds here. And our cav is slowly making its way into the battlefield. And of course they do use the points of interest on this mod. You know, all of these little areas count as capture points. Mass route, yep. And that's without me even trying to charge them. Now most of these units may very well come back though. Yeah, most of these are going to come back. 106, yeah. Dead bodies, you got it. To the flag, men, to the flag. We got some units coming back. 26 New York. 6 Pennsylvania was a good regiment. They're shredded at the moment. They just can't do it. Even with my cannons turned off, they are just... Look at the amount of dead over here. Look at this. This is just sad. 95th New York holding firm. Our cav is starting to come up over the hill, so let's go ahead and continue moving them forward. I can't compete. I can't compete with what, my friend? Or do you mean they can't compete with me? Let's see, most of our dead are going to be hidden by that brush. Oh, and listen to them guns. Doesn't, Union, yes. I mean, even in the front lines here, I don't see very many of my dead. I've taken casual. Oh, there we go, here we go. No, the Union came in for a charge. We missed that charge. There's one of my dead. And they are trying. They are trying. These sharpshooters right here, their accuracy is through the roof. That sounds good. You enjoy your food, and we will be here. Our cav moving in. Let's go ahead and get a charge real quick. Let's see. Oh! We'll even get a first-hand view of the charge. And they're braking, seeing the cav come in from the side. But here we go. Draw the sabers, men! And they're already tired in that short charge. But they are kicking ass and taking names. Look at the men fall. And these poor Union boys, they are going to fall.
Wait for orders, sir.
105th New York they're trying so hard to hold. But with all their friends breaking, they don't have it. So what we may do is for the next battle, I might send 3 individual armies at me, just so it's more of a fight. I'll use the same system as I did here. I like this defense. But we'll send 3 units, or 3 individual armies at me. We'll go ahead and get some pot shots here. Oh yeah, pepper them down, boys. Where's our other unit? And our cav, they are tired. But they have done very well for what little they had to do. Genuinely impressed with the cav. For those of you who do not know this mod, typically cav is for scouting purposes. We actually have cannon over here, so we're going to go face up them cannons. We'll just send this, who was that? The 2nd Virginia to deal with them.
Wait for orders,
Alright. Okay, excellent. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna join my friend's rounds, okay?
Oh, we have some hidden troops. Sharpshooters hidden in the field or the forest.
Morning, General.
Oh my god, they're gonna get devastated by my cannon. And they're already breaking. And look how small these units have got. Their cannon's already breaking. Ah, damn pathfinding. I do not see any more of these soldiers coming back. And there it is. Our front line held really, really well. Very small amount of casualties. And that was a great fight.
Wait for orders, sir.
Their cannon is coming up on our right. I didn't see that until just now. And our Cav's still just shooting in the backs of retreating soldiers. It is sad. So, history did not repeat itself today. Not only did the Confederates hold Little Round Top, but this was a massive win for the Confederate Army today. Oh, that was a great hit. Great hit. And they've abandoned their guns. They have no guns left. And that's the end. Damn, I didn't realize we had that many soldiers on our side. But yeah, we lost 112. Is this the first episode? This is actually just a battle. Just kind of displaying to everybody. I do want to every single map. And I'll probably do them in order. But yes, I will have an entire series with every single map on this. This is a beautiful mod. Whoever built this, and I cannot recall who made it at this particular point in time, but they put so much care into it. It was just amazing. And Mab, you weren't here for the initial startup, so I'll show you what we have. We've got 2 Wilson Creek maps. All of these maps are 4v4. The Wilderness Tavern, Spotsylvania Courthouse. Some of these I don't even know of. Shiloh, I know them. Battle of Seven Pines, that was a good one. Second Manassas. Hey, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I try really hard. And I'm hoping in the next few years to have quite the following. I like to have a mix of everything. Here's all the Gettysburgs. Now, there's a lot of Gettysburgs. We just did the second Round Top battle. The first one, I'm not sure what that is just yet. McPherson's Ridge, Culp's Hill, Cemetery Ridge, Barlow's Knoll. We have Fredericksburg here. I definitely want to do these. Battle for Cold Harbor, that was a really good battle. Antietam, a lot of Antietam's. Beaver Creek Dam, Bryce Crossroads. I'm familiar, but I don't know everything about that. But yeah, for those of you who see this, everything will be posted to my YouTube. Any of you who actually want to try this mod, it is super, super, super simple to install. You go to moddb, download it. You literally download it to your computer. It says, would you like to replace all files? You click yes one time. It does everything for you. I do highly recommend deleting Napoleon off of your computer, re-downloading it so you have a fresh download. I would also recommend starting Napoleon as its vanilla form one time to make sure everything is hardcore on your computer. Then simply close out Napoleon and then initialize the download and the replacement of files. It took me 5 minutes from downloading to extracting and getting the mod to work. It was plug and play, super easy, very fun map. I am going to try to find some groups. Any of you who are out there who actually want to co-stream or just even play this mod with me, please let me know. I desperately want to play this mod with real people. And of course, unfortunately, right now, Siege and Sea is not available. I'm hoping at some point in time that does happen. You can click on it. Oh, wait. It very well may be available now. I did not. Last time I played this was not there. So this is new. Now I don't know what this is. It says 4v4 and it's blank. So we'll be checking those out off stream to make sure that doesn't crash us. But yes, you know, as always, guys, I appreciate your time. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my channel. Mab, thank you for checking out my YouTube channel. That means a lot to me. I do this for you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it. But yeah, if you have Napoleon and you want to co-play this with me, please feel free to download the moddb. There will be a link in my YouTube channel. And yeah, hit me up, and we will give this a go. Anyway, guys, I will talk to you all later. Take care.